Hello guys, and welcome to something a little bit different for the channel. I was in the mood for some creative building, so I decided that I would upload it and share it with you all. I'd like to mention at the start here that I don't consider myself particularly good at building, which is part of the reason why I started this, and this is no tutorial. So I really would like to improve, so if you have any feedback or suggestions, just leave them in the comments section. I picked out this nice peninsula area. This is on a map from another YouTuber called Lord Dakar. I'll provide a link in the description. You can find the map download there. I started off just by prepping the terrain for building by flattening it out using some World Edit, and this is actually the first time I'm using World Edit along with this replay mod as well. I'm really a beginner at all of this, so bear with me. After the Omnifactory series, I had a lot of people asking for when the next series would start. As for why I haven't uploaded anything, I just found myself very busy with work. I ended up taking a new job and really was unable to upload anything. However, recently I found myself with some more free time, so I think I'm going to be back to regular uploads. And I also think I will return to another modded series. As for what pack it will be, I'm still undecided. However, I'm leaning towards Project Ozone 3. And in fact, I'll maybe do a poll, which I'll include in the description, so if you want to vote on the pack I should play next, yeah, check the description of this video. And that will be going along with this series, which I'll be uploading every now and then, just as something on the side. It's quite fun to do this type of thing. So I started just laying out some wool just to mark out the general shape of the build, and this did end up changing a few times, and it still is in the process of being changed and iterated on. But I wanted to make sure everything wasn't just straight, and so I tried to mix it up a little bit. I have some square structures, some diagonal sections, as well as some just straight walls as well. And the plan for this area is to have the castle sitting on top of this hill, and then eventually build a whole settlement around this. We'll see, we're just going to take it step by step. Yeah, so in the middle here I've marked out this bigger tower, which I want to be the tallest tower of the build. And here you can see the sort of size I've went for. I do think actually, looking back, I should have made it a little bit bigger. But I've also bitten off a little bit more than I can chew as well, so this did end up turning into quite the project. So as for the material, I settled on deep slate and its variants, and I tried out a bunch of different things, including some wood as well, which ended up getting changed. I didn't really like the wood in this context. Next I wanted to tackle the big tower at the front, just to give me a more concrete idea of the building style. Again, this wood floor I ended up changing out for stone, which I think works out a little better. Although as you'll see, the whole build does end up looking a little bit too bland it does need some more colour mixed in. So that is something I still have to work on. And you'll see on many of the towers I did try to vary up the walls as well, rather than having one straight wall. I think when you build just straight up, it's hard to add detail without it looking too boring and too basic. I also settled on red nether brick for the roofs just to give it some colour. I think it really works well with the black deep slate blocks. Next I went all the way around and added some more depth to the walls just by adding these pillars, along with some upside down stairs and some walls as well. And you can see here I removed the fences, changed up the design a little bit. I think this works a little bit better. The plan for the keep in the middle was to have a main courtyard area and keep the tower the tallest structure in the build. One thing I've learned about starting this project is I should, in the future, maybe be a little bit less focused on the details to begin with, as I do find myself getting caught up on little areas trying to finish them off, whereas I should try to flesh out all the structure, which I think is something I'm going to try to do going forward. And right here I wanted to connect these buildings with the main entrance gateway, again just to add some more interest and flavour rather than having everything separate. After looking at the build some more, I decided that the main area wasn't quite big enough, so I wanted to expand and add a little bit more room space on the inside. And that's something I think I'm going to add on the back side as well, as I do think it is a little bit lacking at the back. But again, we've still got a lot of work to do on this, and I didn't actually realise how long this would take me, but I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. We got a really good start on this, and obviously still a lot of work to do, but I'm happy with what we've got so far. Again, if you have any suggestions, let me know. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.